Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I am super excited about today's video. And if you want to see what I'm excited about, stick around, we're going to get into it. Let me just say, if at any point throughout this video you like it, you could hit the thumbs up button. That would help me out a lot. All right, let's get going. So I posted on my Instagram when this collection was actually released that I was able to get it. And it's the new Oden's Eye Solmane 2 collection. I don't often purchase entire collections. I think the closest I've come was the Pat McGrath Bridgerton collab, because I did get the palette, the blush palette, and the highlighters. I didn't get the lipsticks or anything else in the collection, so it wasn't technically the entire thing. This is the entire collection and I am super excited. So let's get into it. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to show you is the one thing I'm not going to ever use. It came in this little box. It's the makeup mirror. So if you ordered the whole collection, you got your choice of an orange makeup mirror or a purple one. I opted to choose the orange one because I knew Jackson would want it and he loves orange. So one side is just, oh, hey, there I am. One side is just regular mirror. The other side is magnified ×3. It's super cute, like clear, plasticky, nice and weighty, if that's your idea of a good time. I probably should have checked to see if this is still available. I would imagine the parts and pieces are, and I don't think this is going to be limited edition. So I'll link it below and then you can take a reconnoiter if you want to. The next thing I want to tell you about is the eyeshadow palette, and it came in this sleeve, but I had to cut it because I couldn't get the palette out. It was in there, but it's super cute, and the palette itself looks exactly like the sleeve, so there's no need to hang on to the sleeve. And this is what the inside looks like. Light to dark, shimmers, mattes. I'm really excited about this. I think it is so pretty. And not for nothing, I like the way it's set up. It alternates between matte and shimmer. So matte, shimmer, matte. I don't know why, but I like that. And it doesn't matter at all. I just noticed it. I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to use this today. Obviously, my face has, foundation, contour, powder, the whole shebang. My brows are on. I'm wearing a gloss. So I thought we could play with the contents of this collection. And it came with this brush, which I have zero memory of. I mean, perhaps it was on there. I don't know. But one end looks more like a blush. This one looks more like nothing I would use for highlight, but perhaps we'll give it a whirl just for funsies. I did get a set of brushes from one of the Oden's Eye blind boxes that I got. Not the best, but certainly not the worst, and I still use them. So we'll play with this today too. Next up, we have 6 blushes and 6 highlighters. I really like the look of them. Did I need all 6 of each? I didn't, but I don't have very many fun highlighters in my collection, and sometimes I do wish I had a funky highlighter. So I decided that now was a good time. I of course watched a bunch of reviews on all of these things because Oden's Eye sends out their PR very early, so content creators can get their reviews up and do looks and the whole thing. So that's pretty cool. What I would give to be on Oden's Eye PR and Nomad. Yeah, that would be a dream for me. Okay, anyway, let's go with blushes first. I don't know why, just seems like we should. And they all came in these little orange boxes. Super cute. They are called the Sunlight Love Blusher. And like I said, there's 6 of them. So let's look at all of them. I don't think I'm gonna swatch any of this stuff because swatching doesn't show you anything really. So we'll put some on my face, and of course I'll use as many eyeshadows as I can, but I will continue to use these products. So this highlight is Rosé Love, and that's what it looks like. So this blush has like this shimmery part over here. I don't know if it's just overspray or if it's, no, I think it's all shimmery. So that's pretty cool. The embossing is really cute if I can get it to show you. Oh, maybe there, kind of. Oh, there we go. It's very cute. And then we have Sunset Clouds, which is a matte pink blush. Super cute. Obviously, I'll figure out how pigmented these are and if they'll work with my skin as dark as it is now. Some of these may just have to be like a winter color. Now we'll look at Sienna Luster. See what this looks like. Another shimmery one. So kind of on the peachy orange side. A lot of these are on the peachy orange side. There's only two pinky ones. And this is Warm Sun. Matte yellowy orange. So again, we'll have to see if these are pigmented enough to work with my tan or not. And then we have Orange Sunny. It's like a deep orange or light terracotta. I think would look pretty natural on me, like I got a little bit of a sun burn or whatever. And the last blush we have is Peach Gleam. And that is what that looks like. That's really pretty. I'm so excited for these. I love blush so much. Okay, now we'll do highlighters. And these are the Moonlight Field highlighters. They all came in a purple box. And all of the blushes have a sticker on the back with the shade, so they're easy to differentiate without having to open all of them because all of the packaging is the same. And it's the same with the highlighter. So here we have Moon Talk. It's going to obviously be green. Oh, they are duochrome, multi-chrome, I don't know, but that's really pretty. It looks green and blue and pink. That's exciting. And that was Moon Talk. And then we have Azura Shine. This is going to be blue from the sticker. So looks white, greenish. Can I get it to turn blue? Sometimes the mirror trick helps. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. That's blue. Super fun. And then we have Warm Sunshine. Which looks like a white to gold. Yeah, maybe with a hint of blue. This one looks like it might be more of a natural. Definitely got some pink in there. These are so fun. And now we have Rose Sky. Wow. This is so hard to do. So definitely very pinky, like white straight on. It's so interesting. Multi-chromes, duochromes, I think they're so cool. This one is Lavender Dream. Definitely gonna be purpley. Look at that. In the mirror, it's purple. That's so cool. And the last highlighter is Pink Star. Oh wow. Looks like very green like that, and yellow. There's obviously got to be some pink in there because that's the name of the highlight. Why am I so bad at this game? I don't know. It looks very pink at this angle to me, so that's super fun. And the last thing in the collection is the gel liners. Now these had some pretty mixed reviews. Some of them were really pretty good and some of them were really not so good. So let me just show you all 15. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping for like super good quality, fun colors. I love colorful eyeliner, especially for my waterline, just to jazz up a look here and there. So we'll see. You win some, you lose some, I suppose. All right, so let's start with blush. All right, so using this little brush, I think I'm gonna go into the lightest matte orangey one and see what that looks like on my skin, as tan as it is right now. So I'm just boop it in with the brush, and that's what it looks like. So it looks like it might be nicely pigmented. Yeah, I mean, it's not super in your face. Let's see if it'll build up. You can definitely see the color. So that's with, and that's without. I wonder if I can build it up anymore. Let's go back in for a third dip. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty. All right, let's put the shimmery one, which is Sienna Luster, on a different brush. I'm just swooshing into the whole thing, and it looks like some of that glitter spray was just an overspray. So let's see. I'm gonna put that on this side. That sheen is beautiful. Holy moly. So that is the sheeny side, and that is the matte side. Very cool. I'm gonna add some of the sheeny to the matte. So you definitely would not need a highlighter if you didn't want to with the shimmery blush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the matte blush on this side just to see if we can even it out a bit. That's really, really pretty. Holy moly. So then I'll use the other two like pink orangey sets another day, very, very soon. I think I'm gonna go with the Warm Sunshine. This was like the most neutral-y of the highlighters. So I don't know about this brush. We'll try it for like my Cupid's bow and my nose. So we'll go in, just get, oh, that looks orange on my Cupid's bow. Whew, holy moly. Okay, there's no color on the brush. It just looks white. But I don't know, let me zoom you in. You can tell a difference. Wow, okay, let me, whew. I'm gonna use this. This is what I use to do my eyeshadow base. Just get this a little bit blotted down. I was not expecting that. It is orange when I look in the mirror. That's very cool. Okay. Woo. Okay, so obviously with this blush, I don't need a highlight, but I'm gonna put a highlight on anyway. So dipping in with my, that's a lot. I'm not scared. Here we go. Let's do the other side. So now, like looking at it in pan, it looks orange. I wonder if I can show you. See? It looks orange. That's the highlight. That's nifty. Okay. And this side. Does it look orange? I can't see. Am I doing all of this for absolutely no reason? I'll find out when I edit. All right, I have a feeling I'm going to love these highlighters. If you're not into Far Out and Funky, what appeared to be the most neutral highlight is certainly not. So you would have to want some like funky highlight to be interested in these highlighters. Obviously, if that's not your thing, that's totally fine. No worries. But if it is your thing, I have a feeling this is going to be very cool. I kind of want to play with more. Sky, big star. No, I need to control myself. What I will do is I will swatch all of the blushes and all of the highlighters and include it in this video somewhere. Maybe at the end. I'll do it at the end. That'll be easiest for me because I am not an editing whiz. Okay, yeah, so I will do swatches of the blushes and the highlighters and I'll add it at the end. So if you want to see those, stick around or fast forward or whatever you gotta do. Also, I hate double-ended brushes because now I can't put it in. I have a cup. Let me show you. My sister gave this to me and I put my dirty brushes in here. With a double-ended brush, you can't do that because it'll wreck it. So, a brush that we'll probably never see again on my channel. That feels bad. Don't worry, it won't go to waste. I'll make sure one of the grandbabies enjoys it. I sense my cheekers have that orangey look going for them. What if I do an orangey eye look? Like something super simple, but fun. Let's do that. So let me zoom you in and make sure that my eyeshadow primer is increased and we'll start playing with the eyeshadows. Okay, here we go. Zoomed in a little bit. I'm going to first go into this shade Warm Light, which is this light orangey yellow, and then I'm gonna deepen it up with this shade called Solar. So let's do that. First Warm Light, which is that yellowy shade. Oh, I went in like a crazy person. Oh my gosh. I wasn't even thinking that my face was done. I was just thinking this was gonna be so much fun to play with. Hold please while I try to clean up this mess. Okay, I need to be more careful. Good to know. Man, oh man. Typically, I do my eyeshadow before I do my face makeup because I don't always remember to be careful. But I didn't want to come on with a completely naked face and go through everything and do all of that just to have to then do my makeup. So I'm just going to be more careful. That is super nicely pigmented. I mean, my skin is pretty tan and that still shows up nicely. So let's carefully dip into the orangey shade called Solar. These are pretty softly pressed in the pan, which I'm fine with. Doesn't bother me at all, but worth mentioning in case it bothers you. Just have to have a little bit of a gentle hand is all. Blend the two together where they meet. Very cool. I am all over the place today. I didn't even think to put the tape on my eyes. That orange color is absolutely beautiful. it comes off more almost salmony on my eyes than just orange. But depending on your undertone, eyeshadows are going to take on a bit of a different hue once they're applied to your skin. All right, that's really cute. Once I calmed down and stopped acting like an animal, I didn't get any more fallout. So that was definitely all me. All right, now I'm gonna use this flat eyeshadow packing brush, and I think I wanna go into the shade Eternal right here for the outer portion of my eye and up into my crease. Again, I just wanted to do something super simple, get a feel for the eyeshadows and see how they behave. I know I've watched a lot of reviews, but most of those people are professional makeup artists. And I feel like they could probably make anything look good. You know, if you're an expert, you don't need really good quality eyeshadow to make it look good. It's your job. You know how to do that. I am obviously not an expert, and it is not my job. So I wanted to see what it would be like for just a regular run-of-the-mill person doing makeup, how it would be, and I am super happy. I didn't wet that. I always do. I almost always wet my shimmers, but I didn't. I wanted to see what it would do, and I kept applying it not wet because it behaves like a wet shimmer shade. That makes me pretty darn happy. All right, I'm just gonna blend over the edge of that with the brush I used for the orangey yellow shades. I got a teeny tiny bit of fallout right here. I forgot to be careful, but that's just gonna brush away, no problem. Gone, super easy. Just gonna use my color switch to brush off the darker, rust color off the brush. And now I really want to use this shade called Mercury right here. I think that will look really pretty with the orangey shades. So let's try this. Again, gonna go in dry. I mean, it picks up on the brush so nicely, as did the Eternal shade. So let's see what this gives us. Oh, look at that. Those two shades together are absolutely beautiful. Wow. I really love those two shimmer shades together. I do want to, for curiosity's sake, wet my brush and see what that green color does. Just a little bit of fallout from that green shimmer shade as well. But again, I wasn't being particularly careful. I am a hot mess most of the time. All right, I put the shadow on my brush and wet it. And that is really pretty. Just a bit more sparkly, but it was already so nice to begin with. And just overlapping over that rust shade, or Eternal is what it's called, just to blend the two. And they are blending nicely together, really nicely. I am so impressed with that. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, off camera, real quick, I went in with two of the gel eyeliners. I chose number 4, which is the minty color, on my inner portion of my waterline, and then I chose number 2, which is orange for the outer portion of my waterline. The orange went on slick, like super easy, just went right on. I did, however, break off the tip when I opened it because they do stick up a bit. So that was my bad. But as far as application goes, it went on so smooth. The green, if I can do it without breaking it, you can see that's what it looks like without breaking the tip off. The green, it went on and I think it looks nice. I did have to kind of go over and over and over and over and over it. It didn't hurt or anything. It's nice and smooth. So I think if it lasts in my waterline, I'm not mad at it. Pretty good. Then I just threw on some Rare Beauty mascara on my upper lashes so we could finish up the lower lash line. I think it makes the most sense to use the Mercury shade on the inner portion of my lower lash line and the Eternal shade on the outer. So that's what we're gonna do. Just going to dampen my brush a little bit. And I'll go with Eternal first on the outer. And then we'll dip into Mercury. Ooh, that's too much. Go easy. I think that's really pretty. I cannot get over those two shades together, how much I like it. And I'm not sure why. It reminds me of something, but I have no idea what. If you know, let me know. All right, so I want to use the highlight I used on my face because it is that kind of orangey as my inner corner highlight. So that's what we're gonna do. Add my handy dandy little highlighting brush, which happens to be like one of, if not the only Morphe brush I like. It's the M213. It's just teeny tiny and I love it for my inner corner. Okay, so me looking in the mirror, it looks white and then orangey. That is a gorgeously bright inner eye highlight. I'm just gonna take some to my brow bone. I wonder if we just concentrate a tiny bit more on the tip of my nose. Not that I needed any more highlight there. Oh, it's so cool. So good. I'm gonna put on some of my Smashbox Superfan mascara on my lower lashes, zoom you out, and we can wrap this video up. All right, that's the look done and dusted. Let me zoom you in so you can get a look at the finished piece. Let's see what you think. I am loving everything so far. If you couldn't tell by the way I was reacting throughout the video, I think this is such a fun collection. I am going to thoroughly enjoy those funky highlighters. They may not be an everyday pick for me, but I can see me using them a lot, which is why I decided to purchase the entire collection. I really thought that I would use everything except the mirror in the collection. And if the other highlighters are as good as this one is, and the rest of the shades in the eyeshadow palette are as good as these four, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll insert the swatches now so you can see what everything looks like just swatched on my arm. Hopefully I can get a good video or pictures of this so you can see it. If not, go check out Angie's channel, Angelica Nyqvist. Like I said, I'll link it below. She is amazing. She pronounces everything the right way. She is super smart and she does really, really nice swatches. All right, and that is that on that. Expect to be seeing the blushes and the highlighters and the eyeshadow more in my future videos because this is really, really good. I have those two eyeshadow palettes I got from the blind boxes and they were good. More on the neutral side, which, you know, is fine. And I like neutral eye looks every now and then, but I really like color, and I'm really happy to see that Oden's eye did such a great job with this. So I guess I will leave it here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're not subscribed already, now's a good time to do that. I upload 4 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you click on the little bell and choose all, YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video, and then you can choose to watch it or not. Totally up to you, no pressure. Either way, I appreciate you. All right, that's it. Be good, and remember to be kind to you.